Question 3, Gil Patterson.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the Scottish Government what representations it will make to the UK Government on the proposed high-speed rail link connecting central Scotland to London.
Stevenson.
Our high-level Scottish stakeholder group, announced in June, is well on the way to developing a robust business case for extending high-speed rail links between Scotland and London. It will submit its report in October. It has maintained regular contact with High Speed 2 throughout its work and will also submit this report to HS2. This will be used to press the case for Scotland and will feed into HS2's work in advance of its report to the Department of Transport at the end of the year. I am also meeting with Sir David Rowlands, Chairman of HS2, in the near future.
Gil Patterson.
Can I thank the Minister for that reply? Minister, Scotland was promised a direct link to and through the Channel Tunnel, a promise that has never been kept. It is vital that any new development of high-speed infrastructure, rail infrastructure, must include Scotland. Can you do your very best to encourage the UK Government not to do the same thing and ignore Scotland's travelling public and commerce?
Minister.
Indeed, it was a lost opportunity in our not getting our link to the Channel Tunnel. I very much welcome the work that was published recently by Network Rail, which shows that the addition of Scotland to a high-speed rail network improves the rate of return on investment. I know that Andrew Adonis, who is the Secretary of State at the DfT in the Westminster administration, shares my enthusiasm on this. I do note, however, that Theresa Villiers, speaking in Beyond Westminster on Saturday morning, said, "If there is a Conservative government elected, we will build a high-speed rail connection between London, Birmingham, Manchester and Leeds. That's our commitment." There are very real dangers when some of the potential players in future decision-making do not understand the importance of Scotland.
Patrick Harvey.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Does the Minister accept that the increasingly acknowledged case the environmental case for high-speed rail services is contingent on the impact on aviation? If we grow both modes, then emissions go up, not down. If short haul is replaced by long haul, then emissions go up, not down. Does he accept this argument that we must see a reduction, a substantial reduction in aviation if high-speed rail services are to be justified in environmental terms, and will he raise it with the UK Government?
It is very clear that one of the environmental benefits that derives from reducing the journey time, as the Network Rail study suggested, to Glasgow to 2 hours 16 minutes and to Edinburgh to 2 hours 9 minutes, would be a wholesale transfer of journeys from aircraft to rail. I do not think we would ever see an expansion of the long-haul flying that would offset that, but it is certainly something that will form an important part of discussions between this administration and the Westminster administration.
Mr. Morgan.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. The Minister will be aware that Network Rail have left its options open, even if the trains do get to Edinburgh and Glasgow, as to where exactly they will terminate. I wonder if you would agree with me that for reasons of public connectivity, it is essential that these trains terminate either at, near or under existing stations, and that it is perfectly possible, as do the French, for example, in the Gare de Lyon, for high-speed trains to run the last couple of miles over conventional tracks.
Minister.
We do see the value of central city termini for high-speed rail as for other important connections. That is why we welcome the Network Rail study, which shows that the line should go straight to the centre of London in the south, the centre of our cities in the north, and not go by an international connection point at Heathrow, which we thought would not serve best the needs of high-speed connections to the south.